California.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Majestix Heroclix Podcast. If you like our content, please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. If you're interested in learning more about the Bronze Age format and the Majestix Open Series, please check out openseries.majestixccg.com. Also, if you want to learn about Heroclix strategies, tactics, and lists from the game's top players, please visit majestixccg.com/apex-insiders. Lastly, if you're looking for Heroclix singles, please visit our eBay stores at stores.ebay.com/MajestixHeroclix and stores.ebay.com/Clix Collective. All the links for everything I just talked about is below in the description. And again, my name is Jeff, and as always, my co-host Patrick.
Oh, what's up, everyone? Oh,
What's
man, it's been
happening?
so long. Dude, when was the last time we even did this?
It's been months, dude. It's been months.
Ugh. Well, we need to talk about some stuff because we got some cool new announcements and 2 cool events.
Yes, things in the bronze world have been moving along steadily, so we're going to catch you guys up.
Especially since like modern and like WizKid stuff has been really stalling. So we might as well do our own stuff. And it's been really successful. So I know a lot of people want to do their own stuff too. Hey, you guys out there, if you want to run a one map at your store, please let us know.
Yeah, we have some new maps coming out.
The ATA cards is gonna be. Oh my god!
ATAs.
You sent me 128 of those. Oh,
Yeah,
was
some
like,
of them are funky. Some of them
that's
I don't
cool.
think work well anymore.
I can make yeah, that's fine. We can always translate if we need to. But
Dude, yeah.
What's on the docket?
There's so we'll start off with our events, or do you want to start off with what's coming,
yeah.
the new stuff?
Let's do the new stuff because it goes right into your event.
Yeah. All right. So we have a new map list coming out.
Yay.
I'll
Courtesy
share.
of Mostly Jeff.
Let's see, which screen am I sharing?
I like the one thing I'm kind of worried of is the Pacific Ocean one, but I think it'd be fine.
I thought you took that one off. Did you add it back on?
Oh, did I?
You said no to the
Oh,
blue
you know
one.
what? I'm stupid. Yeah, you're right.
But it's fine because my
leave it.
my summon skull can
Yeah.
attack.
You know what? Let's leave it because I think I put that and flooded Wakanda, but
Yes.
the Pacific Ocean should be fine anyway because we had Flashpoint Flood, so it's like almost no difference.
It is so it helped. There's a special map effect for Dolphin. You ignore the elevated there, which is cool, and I believe you get +2 movement. And then, but there is
Oh, okay.
elevated in between. So I don't know if you remember Cross Canyon where it was higher on the outside and lower in the middle. This one just has a bigger gap.
Right.
So and the water doesn't hurt you for movement anymore, like it did when the
that's
map
true.
first came out. So
True, but there's just a bonus for being able to traverse the elevated.
yeah,
Is there still elevation change on it though?
yes, there is, and they have
Okay,
little
so-
stairs and stuff.
Okay, we're good then. Cool.
Yeah, it should be good. Like I said, someone skull gonna make an
Yeah,
appearance.
it's all right. 210 points. Come on.
If I could win map,
You in there?
I don't think I get tied.
I don't think you can because like his he doesn't have any generic keywords.
No, it's gonna be a bunch of Karibos.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll share the map list. I got distracted because I think I was just sharing your face. All right. here we
Yeah, I
are.
was like, what the hell? Okay.
All right, so
Woo!
we took off 2 of the Majestix maps. We took off Flashpoint Flood and we took off Light Cycle.
Yeah, those are the oldest ones. Like they're it's over 3 years old.
Yeah, and they've had a lot of play.
Mhm.
So we're adding Invincible Iron Man, Avengers Island, Nick Fury's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Safe House, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Millennium Puzzle. That's from the
Awesome.
month 3 of the OP kit. Fear Itself, Pacific Ocean, SOG, Streets of Gotham, Killer Croc Sewer Layer, and AVX Flooded Wakanda. So they're not asymmetrical. They all have little different aspects of choosing a side. There's
They're
2
all
indoor maps.
they're all wait, you say they're
Yeah.
all asymmetrical, right?
Yeah, they're all asymmetrical. They're a little different on each side.
Good.
So choosing map side does matter.
Good.
I believe that was an addition of 3 outdoor maps, 2 indoor, and 1 that's a little bit of both, which is the Safe House.
Perfect.
So it should add some good gameplay map decisions to the
Oh,
form.
you want to take the little
Oh.
the that sharing some Heroclix porn there, so
Hey,
you can't be
we all
showing
got
that.
it. We all got our kinks.
Hey Jeff, check this out. Oh man, show me more.
Yeah, honey, I'll be back in a little bit. All right, so those are the cool ones. And
Nice.
I believe you posted the maps here, right?
Oh yeah. Go ahead. It's there. It's there. Go down a little bit. Just go down. You just go down. Or yeah. This is our new map.
Hunter's Jungle.
Dylan,
did you
son of
reveal
a bitch.
what movie it's from yet?
What's that?
Did you reveal what movie it's from yet?
Oh, in the video I did, and people have been putting little gifs on the thing, and yeah, it's obviously this is the dead giveaway if anybody watched the movie, but it's from Predator.
Yes, got your guy hiding down in the mud down there.
Yeah. And then that's kind of cool. And then good thing you caught that because he didn't catch that, so he changed it. Good job. Good thing I
right here.
told you first. Good thing I told you first because I didn't know. I'm like, what are you talking about? I was like, oh, I'm like, that's not what I meant, but yeah, good one. And then if you zoom in on this, you can see the dude in the mud. Zoom in, yeah. I think you can just press zoom. Oh yeah. Yeah, see? So that's him. Then when you see the from the Predators.
Yeah, you see
that's pretty cool.
Orange outline. Yeah, it was a great little detail.
This is it's pretty cool because it's level 2's up most of the map, but level 1 on the corner here. So the starting areas are different. The maps are way different terrain on both sides. It looks like it's all hindering, but if you look closer, there's a lot of blocking because we wanted to represent the dense jungle as making it hard to see and traverse. So he just said, why don't we just make them blocking? I said, okay, cool. So make some of them blocking and then some of them hindering.
It's like a hardy tree trunk.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause I mean, it is, if you watch the movie, they're like, they have to use their machetes to like cut through everything and they can't see. And that's cool. The, if you see that, that bridge ledge, thing right there, that's where, what's his name? What's that guy's name? Billy cuts himself and kind of calls the predator to come after him and then kills him.
Oh God.
Do you remember that?
I don't remember that part.
Do you remember this? So he's Billy's the Native American guy and he's like very like spiritual and kind of thinking like, oh, this, like, I don't know. I don't really remember what his motivation was, but everybody was kind of, some of them died already and they were trying to get to the chopper. And
it's the chopper.
He stays back and he takes off his shirt and vest and he like dares the predator to come after him and he uses his knife to cut his chest, starts bleeding, and then from the predator's eyes you can see like the little like kind of like the X with the blood. And then next scene is Arnold Schwarzenegger looking back because you hear screaming and because the predator got him. But that's what that is right there. And then the waterfall is obviously when he falls over there and he gets covered in mud and then boom, they fight.
Yeah, dude, it's a beautiful map. I'm very excited to see this get some play.
So this is like I guess as close to an open map as you can get, but without it being completely open because it is outdoor, but it is it's 2 elevations with blocking. So obviously if you're a bunch of giants and colossals, you'll see everything. But aside from that, man, I think it's cool.
Yeah. And especially on the upper part, it can get a little tight, especially for some of the bigger teams to try and drop in.
Yeah.
So
yes,
it should provide some coverage for some of the dropship teams.
That's a good point.
Especially if you can get some barrier out there.
And you know what'd be interesting too is if like, let's say this map becomes a thing, people can start playing either the boxing ring or the WWE ring to break it down, or make it crazier and you start playing like the dune buggy and the Merc jet and whatever, just to make even more blocking.
Oh, jeez.
To stop them even further. So there's
I see the jet right there, right in the middle, blocking everything.
So that's cool. So this will be given out. You should be getting yours, so you'll be giving out the pricing. Go to the other version. This is the Hunter's variant, version, and this is only given out to like the winners of like bigger events. So like yours, mine. So if people do winner maps or locals, or if you're giving out more than one map, they'll all get the other map. Only the winner will get this.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. Yeah. So the the next one is what your event is in 2 weeks, week and a half.
Yeah, December 4th. So I think week and a half.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So since we last talked, we had our event, and we had if you looked at the top 8, you want to bring that up so then we can talk about what the metagame will look like. Are you still going to give out the dinosaur land, or are you going to switch it over to this?
I think I'm just going to switch it over.
Okay.
You
know, you should incentivize. You'd be like, if 15 players show up, I'm going to throw in the dinosaur land map or something.
I can do that. All right. Where is the
ours? The Apex, not the Apex page. Yeah, the Apex page. Ooh. It's going to be I know we've only had a few, a couple big events here and there. Yeah, Apex. But
yeah, slowly gearing things back up.
The metagame is starting to really form. Just go to the forum. Okay, so Jose's team is the Secret Six team that you normally see in Modern.
Yeah.
But the reason why, why he did better, I think, there are 2 elements here that makes the team kind of over the top. Number one, and the most important one, is the Gamma Bomb. The Gamma Bomb is very hard to interact with, unless you're playing somebody like Mr. Nobody or Ferengi Trader or Nathaniel Richards. You can't get rid of the Gamma Bomb.
Just sits there.
Yeah, you can't move it, you can't destroy it, and if you place it the right square for Scarab to shoot through, you just like you're kind of at the mercy of Scarab. Furthermore, if you don't do anything, the Gamma Bomb will blow up and probably kill a couple guys, or at least damage you so that Sky Tyrant can come and get you. So that's huge for only 5 points, because in Modern, for something to be played that's harder to interact, they have to play the Necro Sword.
Yes.
And that's 15 points. Man, you could play for another 10 points? You could play Thug, which is the second piece that makes the team better. Now, a couple things. Number one, Thug adds to the theme team count. He gets the Secret Six keyword. Number two, it helps maintain the 6 characters or more for their traits to stop them from using Safeguard Outwit.
Oh, yeah.
That's huge, because that means they can stop opposing stop clicks and then just kill them outright. In Modern, if you killed 1 piece or 2, let's say you killed 2 pieces, they're at 5, now it's done. Here, you have to kill 3.
That's rough.
That's much harder to do, especially when you see that Thug is 4 clicks. So you actually have to attack him with somebody legit. Somebody's doing 3 damage with Power Gem, stuff like that, And then, of course, you look at the second place team. Oh man, this shows you that the team is legit.
Hey.
It's the same list. So he did a good job. Obviously, he won with this, and he got second with it. So this is, I would say, the best team in the format right now, because the Scarab, the Secret Six team, wasn't in the top 8 last time.
Yeah, no.
But you won with the animals, and then Austin got second. So this is, I think, going into your event, people have to be careful of animal type variants.
Animals.
Obviously Alyosha Craven is just like the nuts. That's the one that puts it over, right? Because
so good. Yeah, it makes the team
way better.
Way more flexible.
Yeah. Also Alyosha can attack too,
He did some attacking last time for sure.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. I mean, he's at least a 12 for 4. Right, because he's an 11-3 with close combat expert, so he charges in his 12 for 4. Oh.
And if you happen to have a Grodd there.
Yeah. Oh man. So, and you look at the third place, and this is kind of the meta game call. If you look at this, it's pretty good. Yeah, Bishop Harry Leland with the Gardeners is a team that can stop retaliators and stop shooters. but
And
you
the
need to get
taxi teams.
yeah, you need to get close because of Galactus and Gamma Bomb. So that's the theory. But if you can break in and actually connect, this team gets it's. I wouldn't want to say fragile, but it goes down.
It's a little soft.
Yeah, because like they don't have movement attack. They don't have so if they have a way to deal. An example would be if somebody is out there playing a Lord Doom, and they're playing a range team. You won't be able to make the shard, which now means they can just snipe you from 10 away, and you can't do anything about it because you don't have running shot. But you know what's cool is the number 5 top taxis is on this list. Kite Man. Yes.
Always good taxi.
Yeah. And the next one is basically a straight modern team. It's Easton Brock's team, the modern with the holograms and all that. So it's nothing really, nothing new here. We already know what it does. Obviously, the problem with this team is giving up too many points and not wiping them out, because of the Krakow revival. And that's what happened in the game against Jose.
Yeah, it gives up a lot of points.
Yeah. And then this is the 5th place team is what Rob played at your event too. This is good, right? He played the Juzzle League team.
Mm-hmm.
It's plus 10. God.
That's really high.
Oh my God, that's really a lot, man. Wonder Woman, Adam, like it's just a lot of little guys that can do a lot of incidental damage, but it adds up. 3 damage here, 2 damage there, quake to everybody here. Next thing you know, you're like, man, everybody just died.
Yeah.
And they are kind of tough to kill because they're all going to be like 19s and 20s mostly, right? With the Defend Wonder Woman, and they all have like +1 if whatever. So.
Yeah, and being tiny, just harder to shoot.
Yeah, but I feel if somebody's playing like a retail team.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Let me specifically. If somebody's playing Surtur, a team like this gets decimated because they're not going to have any defense. Number 1, whoever he hits. Number 2, he is already at 12 attack, and the 1 damage to everybody, like the 2 squares of him, means he's really doing quite a bit.
That hurts the team a lot.
Yeah, like someone could say Dark Phoenix could do it too. Yes, but she's a lower attack, and it's they're gonna have all kinds of defenses. Surtur can actually target the person he's hitting and just do straight damage to that person. That guy could just die. Whereas Dark Phoenix is only doing 2 damage to people, so it doesn't kill a lot. A lot of the pieces here doesn't kill. It does something like, obviously, if Dark Phoenix can get through, the flashes are gonna die.
Yeah. If
you can, but then their super senses on 4 through 6. Ugh.
And if you can just maim him for 1, that makes your life so much easier.
Yeah. So, and then let's quickly 6 through 8. Richard played his patented Latveria Latverian friends, but
check addition to Master Mold.
He has Master Mold, yeah. So it's your typical team, but he added Master Mold and obviously Groot's there and Venom Harness. Venom Harness on Sky Tyrant, beautiful combo.
I like it.
And then, of course, the
scientists
will have an issue with the perception that this might not have been a competitive team.
Dude, I saw 90 Point Giganta. I was like, oh, you're cool. You're playing a fun team.
I remember you showed this to me, and you're like, oh, I don't know how competitive it is. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, well, people aren't going to know what this does. And I'm like, it's Wes. Like, he knows what he's doing. And then sure enough, he jumped out to a 3-0. He was jumped out to 3-0 real quick.
He told me, I was like, oh, dude, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, because they did not know what was happening, dude. And obviously, if you anybody watched Superior Showdown, Alyssa played this, and the Gigantas are just too much to deal with, man.
Dude, it was rough.
Like you can fight, you can kill one, you could try to get rid of the support, but man, those 3 Gigantas are just a lot. Especially when the prime is at 75 points, that's even tougher to kill.
Most people will look at her and just assume she's got 2 clicks.
Yeah. And then you're like, 75? Oh my God.
Yeah, she's definitely got a thick dial for 75.
And then, of course, we have the
Kaufman.
Eric and Mr. I only play tent poles guy. And true to form, got Emperor Doom. And he finished top 8. So kind of still hope out there for
10
entities.
pulls.
Or I'm sorry, 10 pulls, and then spoiler, minor spoiler. But we can talk about that. Segue to that because this is what's going to make 10 pulls better now. Now that we.
So that leads us into us taking entities off of the ban list. So it happened a couple weeks ago. We've just been doing some play testing with it, but my event will be the first one where they're legal. Woo! So we're adding 13 game elements to the format, and they've always played
there's
a huge.
Really 13 of them. I didn't realize it was that much. That's a lot, dude.
Yeah, I think it's 13. Maybe,
you know why? Because I just always thought there was only 9 because of the. Yeah. I just thought they're from War of Light, and I'm like, wait a minute, no, they made more. They made 2 in Superman, Wonder Woman, 1 in Uncanny X-Men, and 1 in Age of Ultron.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have the 9 entities. Eclipso, Brainiac, Jocasta, and Proteus are the 13. So as far as I've known, they've always made a huge impact on the metagame, right?
Yeah. You wrote an article. You might as well talk about like why they're good or whatever.
So one of the things that you can't do anymore is perplex damage.
Boom. There it is.
With these guys having 4 damage.
A lot of them. I think all of them are 4. I think the only one who's less is Ion's the only one.
Yeah, I think they're 4.
Dude, they're all 4 or more. Dude, you know what most people means, if you're playing Butcher, if you put Butcher on somebody with 4 damage, you could go to 5.
5. Yeah, which is so good because you can't perplex damage anymore. You can increase movement, range, attack, defense. So you have to pick a stat to increase. Unless you're choosing Ion, then of course you get 2 stats.
2. Yeah.
But again, his stats aren't as high. And then Proteus is a different story. And then you get to pick a power. So basically you guys have link dials. You're on click 1, they're on click 1. You're on click 5, they're on click 5. And if they're on a KO, you lose them.
And how do you choose? How do you choose stuff?
At the beginning of your turn, or when you take damage, or your dial clicks up or down, whether you heal or take damage, you get to choose either a stat and a power. So any power that's showing on there, whether it's a special power or a standard power, you get to use.
But the fact that they can choose 2 powers, Ion's like one of the better ones.
Yes, for the point value.
So what's going to make him interesting are the different characters that start on different point value, different parts of the dial.
Yes.
The different point values, that's where he'll start, and then you can see what you get. Because, if you start on click 5, you basically get invincible.
That's so good.
Right? Especially nowadays with like people have multiple point dials and some of them start on click 4, 5, 6, whatever. Man, imagine you're starting with you're like a 17 defense. You're like, oh, I'll pick +1 defense and invincible. You're 18 invincible. And then I'm going to pick enhancement or whatever. And you got it. That's still good. And then also the range is 8, right? So most of the pieces now that are coming out rarely have an 8 range, right? They're all like 4, 5, 6, 7. Rarely, like 8 is like the new 10.
Yeah. I remember
so it's very easy to get the +1 now from these guys. So that's a good one. Now Ophidian, I think that was the one thing that I think Adam was asking, like, is there anything weird with this?
Because it's like a pseudo pick a power.
Yes, for the outwit.
Yes.
Yeah. But there's nothing like you just outwit. You just get it, correct?
Yeah. And it's a standard power. Or no, it's any power. Yeah.
They just need to be able to see him. But it's any power. But remember, they changed the rules. If it's a special power, you need to have it on your dial, or you need to have it on your card.
Yeah, it has to be showing.
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah. No, it doesn't have to be showing. It just has to be on your card.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Because you can't just be like, I'm gonna pick someone's power that no one's even playing, but I'm gonna get that effect.
Curies,
yeah. Oh my god.
Him
so they used that used to be a thing before, and now it can't because WizKids changed the rules on outwit. But this guy used to be one of the best because Pulse Wave with that power as well as Sidestep, but now that Pulse Wave is not that good and outwit has been changed, this is just like a decent figure, this is just a decent entity. And I think the last one I wanted to look at too was look at Parallax. Yeah. One of the tricks that people could use was using the attack ability. It
Can't
doesn't
ignore pushing.
it doesn't matter anymore.
No.
So
Womp womp.
yep. But Parallax
that
was
exploit.
also one of the answers to like Lex teams or teams that were hard to. I'm sorry, answers to Shredder.
Mm-hmm.
If you're playing like somebody like Lex or let's say Mystique or something,
Yeah.
because you can't target them, but then they do penetrating, but you're uninvincible, and so nothing happens. Whoops.
Can't do anything about that, can I?
Yeah.
Made my life difficult.
So,
And then I also remember Proteus kind of being a thing when I first started playing. Like they played him on a cheap figure. Cheap figure died, and then
for sure has one of the best. This one has one of the highest upsides because of the global +1 combat values. Because again, you can't do damage, but now he gets +1 to everyone. Of course, the restriction is has to be 100 points or less. But when they die,
most good figures are this year.
Yeah, he jumps over to another person. That's really good. And if he can't jump over to another person, he just comes out on the board. So this guy definitely has potential to be really good.
Yeah, if you have a bunch of low point figures and he's just hopping around, boosting them up.
You can, or actually what you do, if you really wanted to do it like this, you would play because you have to roll to see if you take damage. But what you would do is you would try to put it on, I don't know, like a 2-click figure or something like that. And then you would try to blind owl them away.
Yeah.
And then, or you put on blind yourself, and then she leaves the starting and she'll just take damage. But you build a team where he can't go onto anyone else, so that he has to come on the board.
Just
because
pops out immediately.
Look what he has. I mean, it's an 8 range with an 11 attack, 4 damage, 18 pulse wave.
Yeah,
but look at the defense. Proteus,
he only can take damage from close attacks. So they got to get up in his grill.
That's gross. Of course, if you outwit it. Oh, you can't because it's a stop click. Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
So that means, yeah. So one of the tricks back in the day was you would give him reflexes.
Oh, jeez.
So you'd have to hit a 20.
Sin.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they would do. And also because he doesn't have a movement attack, the sidestep helps him get places. But yeah,
I like it.
Proteus for sure is one of the top pieces to put him on is Joker. Haha, Joker.
Haha. Okay. Yeah.
Because he's gonna be +1 to everything, and like he's not gonna die. Even if he takes damage, you know what I mean? It's very hard to kill him. So
yeah, because he heals, and then that works out really well.
So that'll be fun. You know, the other one is Jocasta has a limitation too. However, I feel like, would you ever play her over someone else? Because look what she does.
I like that with Perplex.
It's the thing is, she can only go in robots, right?
Robots or armor.
Robots or armor. I would have, but only to target characters within 3 squares. That's kind of cool, but within only 3, you have to be really close.
So like if you get a Mesa to copy it, like that's cool. Because he just gets regular outwit Perplex.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah.
So that was one of the combos I was thinking.
Wait a minute. What if we put this on like the constructs?
Yeah.
On
Sabretooth, because he's gonna get up there anyway, right?
Dang, dude. Yeah, and he'll have precision strike. Ooh, he'll have precision strike and battle fury. Yay!
Oh,
and then
I like
what's cooler on defense? He could just pick invuln, so it's even harder to kill him.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good one. Oh crap. Price check on Jocasta.
350.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just, yeah, I mean, I guess at all times you would be picking either. Wow, that's pretty good because he's 5 clicks. You'd either be picking precision strike, the perplex, the special power, invuln, or sidestep.
Yeah.
Those are the only ones. You would never pick pulse wave. You would never pick. I guess you could pick ESD too if they're shooting you. Well, can you imagine? You're just like, I'll pick ESD. He's like an 18, and you're like, all right, I'm a 20 now. That's stupid. Just because you have this, yeah. So now here's the other discussion that I wanted to ask. One of the reasons also why we took it off was now with how efficient everything is with all the cheap things, how efficient is 25 points now for an effect like this? Is it overcosted? Is it undercosted? Is it just right? You know, because that was one of the things back then was for 25 points, it was cheap to get what you get because everything was so costed so high. Now everything's costed so low. Is 25 points worth it?
So like I'd say that the better equipment's what, 10 points, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
the power gem is the stupidest one.
yeah, no, it is.
That's the
So
dumbest
we'll
one,
take
dude.
the power gem out, right? Because that's with the new rules, it's just busted, right? So
No.
the other ones, they give you a power and they give you a stat bump for 10 points, right? But
Some
you
of
can
them,
get,
yeah. We can also go back to like Venom Harness and whatever.
yeah. So Venom Harness, dude, gives you all stats, but then it hurts you, right?
Yeah, it gives you Battle Fury too.
The symbiotes are cool because they give you shape change and then plasticity. So you get a couple
Also, the
powers.
cost. Remember, also the costs are 10, 7, or 4.
So yeah, but those can, except for most of them, those can get taken, right?
Yeah.
It's a little harder with the heavy
Yep.
objects now.
Yep.
But these can't get taken.
Boom. That's a
They
good one.
stick with you. You get to choose different powers as your dial goes, so you can kind of adjust at what you're doing. At this point, I feel they're costed appropriately.
Yeah, I would agree too. After playing a few games with it,
Mm-hmm.
I think the most important thing now, because of the reliance of objects in the game and just how good the objects have become every time they come out with new ones, having your equipment on your guy already, so to protect it from just getting taken, is like, it's a tantamount to your like success for the functionality of your team. Because if you really need that like TK or running shot and they like take it from you, well then you're screwed.
Yeah.
Here you have it and you know you're going to get it. So that right there is worth X amount of points to begin with. And then the other one too is the +1 damage. That's like a huge one. Of course, if you're playing Power Gem, you get +2, but
yeah.
So yeah, for sure 25 points I think is now it's pretty good. It's before it was kind of, that's why everybody played them before, because they were undercosted. Now it's cost correctly, especially with a lot more interaction with equipment.
Yes.
Of course, there is a difference that people should know. There's a difference between object equipment.
Yes.
And just equipment. So equipment is the main thing, and then the sub thing is object equipment. So if something refers to objects, or I'm sorry, if something refers to equipment
object,
or no, if something refers to equipment, it refers to entities as well as just the regular objects. If something refers to equipment object, it's only the objects. So just be careful when you try to interact with things, because someone like Onslaught, just when he punches somebody, he just unequips them. It doesn't say he unequips object.
Yeah.
He just unequips. So which means if he unequips with somebody with an entity, you know what that's like? Oh man, this would be a good meme if we do this. If Onslaught hit someone, it's like the Doctor Strange punching Spider-Man through the astral thing.
And their entities falling off.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, that's the one when Onslaught punches and then boom. That's what that is, and then you're gonna score 25 points. So
easy peasy.
That's gonna be good. So I can't wait to see these, and of course, you're gonna have to really build differently, because 25 points is still, not 10.
Yeah, it's a good chunk of your build.
Yeah, it is a good chunk, but the effects you get is crazy. This is why the tent poles are so good, because tent poles, you want to load them up with as much good stuff. And if you're only giving them the power gem, it's not that great. But if you give them an entity that has like loads of stat boosts and defensive powers and whatnot, you're getting more. And your tent pole, you should have points for an entity anyway, because you're just putting support guys around you. So those guys are going to be a lot less. So I think we should see more. A piece like God Emperor Doom getting one of these, like, I don't know. What if he got Ion? Because doesn't he start on Clix 7?
I think he
God
does.
Emperor
Yeah,
Doom?
starts like at 100 points.
Yeah, at 100. If he starts all the way low, and the good thing too is a lot of the entities that have the 8, 10, 11 clicks.
Yeah.
All right, so like 10, 11 clicks, it'll go for those pieces. So I want to say Doom starts on 7, but I could be wrong. Oh no, he starts on 8.
Yeah, so he gets
is he
same
10
powers.
Clicks? Is he 10 clicks?
I don't remember.
Yeah, hey, just type him up there real quick. God Doom. Or just put God. There is 100.
So he starts on click 8.
Click 8.
Because he starts with a running shot, right?
Yeah. So maybe this wouldn't be the good one because like if you click on Ion, it doesn't give him anything, right?
Yeah.
Click on Ion.
Yeah, it doesn't. He gets invincible.
Like literally just gives him invincible and like those 2 crappy powers.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the wrong example. Maybe I don't know. Look at Ophidian.
Oh, he got senses. Senses is cool.
No. But he has 11. Does God Doom have 11 clicks?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we need 11 clicks.
Yeah. So Black Hand. Nope.
No.
Entity.
No.
Yep. That entity's not good.
No,
Ophidian.
not that one. Let's look at Parallax. I think he's 11.
Yep.
Ooh. Exploit. But he could pick charge.
Charge is cool.
Yeah, I mean he doesn't have charge, but yeah, I mean charge for doesn't he move like 12 or something? He moves like something stupid, doesn't he? He moves like 11. 10. Yeah, that's pretty far. So that's one way to do it. What else is there? Is Butcher one of them? Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, what is that one?
Poison deals penetrating damage when using it.
Oh, he used good. Okay, hold on. Oh, he has blades and he has exploit. This might be a good one. Dude, penetrating poison? I didn't realize that.
Then he gets flurry when he gets his charge power later on.
Oh, yes. Oh, his Butcher, new friends.
Ooh.
Dude, but the fact that he just starts with penetrating poison, like if they don't do anything and he just starts to penetrate poison them.
So dirty. He's gonna sit there and deal damage.
Like imagine they forget, like, okay, what do you got? And you're like, I'll pick Cosmic Rage, poison.
Yeah, they just choose toughness like the first couple rounds, and then you get in there.
No, that's a good idea, dude. You know what? Then I would look for somebody that starts on click 6. Yeah, I would try to look at someone that starts on click 6 so that we have at least 3 clicks of it.
Yeah,
that's pretty good, man.
Good option.
Yeah, Butcher's a great one, man. Good. Oh wow, that's a good one. I think all of them are just 10.
Yeah, the rest are 10.
Super Scroll's best friend.
Or you could just put Proteus on him, right?
But he takes damage every time, right? Doesn't it say?
Yeah, if you roll a 1 or 2, right?
Hey, you know what though? That can help, because if you want to get to his second click where they can't use defense power, or they can't use powers at all.
Yeah.
You can just like on turn 1, like on one of the turns where he rolls, he gets that, and then you go. The only problem is if you roll it consecutive turns and you're like on your still energy and you're on your stop click already, you already burned your stop click.
Yeah.
So I you know what you're gonna have to do if you play this? I think it might be worth it. Is to play the Latvian engineer right behind him, so that when he takes the one when you don't want him to take it, you just support him back up. Yeah, right? Because like,
not yet. Don't take.
Yeah, exactly. Right. It's like, oh crap, no. And then he's like, okay, let me support you back up. Okay. The only problem is that his defense is +1, so when the Latvian engineer supports, it's going to be instead of a 9 on 15, it's going to be 9 on 16. Because he'll replace it with 15 from the defense.
And he gets a +1.
He gets a +1.
So I hit 7s instead.
You get 7s instead, yeah. But no, but you're right though. Think about it though. If you're, oh my god, if you just shoot for, so you'll be 11, 13, 18, 5 with 10 range. Isn't that just worth it? 11, 13, 18, 5. And you know what's cool is he does heal a lot between the team ability and steel energy.
Yeah.
I just don't want to take damage when I don't have to.
That's the thing.
But it is really slick though if you can like plan it out. Where like, well, if I roll a 1 or 2, you're gonna get screwed because I'm gonna be a 12, 18, 4, and you have no defense.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna run over there and I'm gonna pick up a light object and hit you for 5 straight through.
Fuck.
What the?
That's rough.
Yeah. No defense. Like no defense. No nothing.
Can't use powers.
Oh my god, they can't even prob you. Yeah.
That's hella funny.
Well, you know, like okay, all right. I think all right, we're getting somewhere there. I think maybe the right answer might be 200-point Doom with some entity because it's just more click.
He's more beefy.
Yeah, like tell Kaufman to play this guy.
So he comes on click 4. So I think that gives more options, right?
Oh my gosh,
like
dude.
Ion and Click 4, you get Impervious, you get the
yeah, you know what,
willpower.
the stats
Maybe
don't
not.
get the. You want to get a higher stat guy. I bet you it's gonna say Butcher again. Watch.
Butcher. Click 4, get the charge.
Dude, look at
well.
all that, dude. He gets +1 to all that crap again, and he gets
Yeah.
charge. And he has that once per turn where no, Blaze Claws, that's nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, but oh no. He just has blades. Oh, that'd be cool if you can use both powers.
Boom.
Go for it.
All right. So format 300 Bronze Age. Entry fee $20. Registration 9:30 a.m. Start time 10:20. Tournament structure 4 to 5 rounds of Swiss with a cut to top 4, top 8. Everyone gets that Majestix dice tokens and our brand new ATA cards.
Yeah. Oh, God,
not full set, but just a select few will be given out. Typical rules. We got an awesome prize pool, the Majestix Hunter Jungle variant map, Eternal's Gravity Feed box.
Hopefully it's out by then, right?
Dude, hopefully it comes in by then.
Jesus.
Ultimate Warrior, Wonder Woman, and Jumpa, Cosmic Ghost Rider, Thanos. 3 regular Hunter's Jungle maps. Set of Majestix location cards, set of Majestix ATA cards. That's all 128, and then a random.
God.
That's a random Con Ellie /
just
booster,
random Con Ellie boosters. Yeah, just depends
or
on
Empire product if it's out by then.
Yeah, I put that at the very end because I originally wanted to give out the Empire
a brick, right? Yeah,
like a brick and the Dyson token starter, all that stuff. But then if it's not out by then
dude, we don't even know when Eternals is coming.
Oh, geez. I hope that it's out by then because I know, for me, I hope it comes out on the 15th so that people will still want it by the 18th. Like,
yes,
not many people will have gotten it so that they'll want to get them when they come to the event.
So after seeing the movie, dude, I was so hyped on that set.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I like it too. So if it comes out on like the 8th, then now it's like legal for the event, and then they might not want it because they've already got them. But it'll be interesting if there's a Eternal there with Mastermind like Dan has always wanted. But yeah, so the Forged in Blue Flame for Unimind is going to be perfect.
Yeah, so you might see some Unimines at your event.
Yeah, dude. So one of the videos, I think the one I just came out, it's Unimind versus, it's the Eternals versus a variant armor. It's God Emperor Doom and Punish War Machine on one side with Split Lip and stuff. And then on my side, I'm playing, and it basically Eternals team. It's Unimind, Star Fox, Groot, and Franklin. Nice. And then I have Power Gem and Mjolnir. So, and I have 2 Forged in Blue Flame. And the Forged in Blue Flame, it's on YouTube right now. It's Makari and Thena, because I want it to be as thematic but still competitive as possible. I really wanted to try to fit Pip the Troll.
Do that last minute.
But if I did that, Groot and Franklin would have to leave.
I think Groot and Franklin is better.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, well, then I lose everything, or I would have to lose my objects. But it's still cool. Cosmic's still legit, and Unimind still good, man. Just hopefully you don't get Secret Sixth, because if you do, they're gonna out with the stop click, and Sky Tyrant's gonna come in and
just die.
Yeah.
Or Black Widow.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough because.
But no one's been playing her, so.
Wait, what do you mean? No. It's still stop click. They can't stop. Black Widow can't stop the stop click.
Oh.
But the Secret Six can. They can just straight up outwit it, so that when Sky Tyrant hits for 5, it's gonna go right through, and he'll pop right away. It's pretty bad.
Done.
Yeah.
Done.
So one way to do it is you give him Mastermind. So they'd have to do 2 outwits, number 1.
Yeah.
Or if you give him +4 on his perplex, give him like a 21 defense. I mean, it's still not that great, but
yeah. I've grown to the philosophy of defense shells. No. Someone's gonna hit you, dude. You're gonna get hit.
Yeah, you know what?
Exactly.
Die. That's why if you watch my defense shell video, I said the strategy of the defense team that I played was hope. But then hope they miss, and then I was like, hope is not a strategy. It just so happened in that game, like he finally hit, but when he hit, if we kept going, I'm gonna lose because the Despotellus died, and now everyone is an 18 now, so it's easy because he was rolling 7s and 8s. He was
Dude.
rolling 7, 8, 9s on me, but
Solid
because I have
rolls.
Constantine to prob him and he can't prob me, he just missed. I was like, okay. But yeah,
So rough.
but yeah, the superhero showdown has been really good. Of course, when you come down here, we'll record. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of cool teams. One of the next videos that we're going to be doing that we just recorded is a Hawkeye. From the Hawkeye show, it's a Hawkeye team. So it's an Avengers team.
Ooh,
I think it's a competitive team the way I looked at it. Maybe it's like tier 1.5, tier 2, but it's really close. But it uses Hawkeye from the Captain American Avengers.
the repeat shooter.
No. It's the one from the Cap where he's like kneeling down, he has 3 bolts and he's like shooting straight up. Kind of like that.
Oh, from the starter.
Captain America? No. He's the rare number 43 from the Captain America.
Oh, okay. The new modern
Yeah.
set. Sorry.
Yeah. The Avengers Defenders is the other one that I wanted to try, but man, he is so wrecked with like the new rules where he can't.
Yeah. Once Empire.
Yeah,
new
he'll be
rules come
better,
out,
right? Because
he'll be
he can
playable.
actually he can still keep running shot, right?
Mhm.
It's just a vanilla attack after.
Yeah. Which is
Currently,
what he did before anyway.
He was, yeah. So now
Yeah,
because
precision strike.
he specifically can use running shot multiple times, correct? Is that what it's
I
now?
believe with the new.
Because running shot is still free, but
Yeah.
will his special wording say he can use it more? Like he can use it
I
more than-
believe it should.
because
play
just like
less.
how Jason Wingard says it,
Mhm.
it would be the same, correct? It's just the problem with him now is at the end of it, he has to be given some kind of free
Yes.
with the running shot, but you can't. You can only do 2. Now with the Empire, it just says or make an attack, right? So then he'll be good again. I wish we had the Empire route already, so then I can play that Hawkeye, because that Hawkeye, that's what the show is based on, the Matt Fraction run, and that Hawkeye is from the Matt Fraction story.
Oh, nice.
That's why he looks like he's like purple and just like a t-shirt, because that's what he used. He's mentoring Kate Bishop. So that's why I really wanted to do that, but I'm like, man, I just gonna get wrecked. And I looked at the Captain America Avengers. I'm like, this guy's way better. He's got 3 bolts, 12 attack, 7 range. He has sidestep, running shot. Like, wait, why am I not? Like, I'll play this guy instead. So I don't
Get
know.
her done.
But yeah, so our event's the 18th. Hopefully it's not like too windy, because it's pretty windy right now. Hopefully it doesn't rain. But we have tents. We have a lot of covering, so it should be fine.
Yeah,
I just hope it's
make
just
it
not,
work.
the main thing for me is like windy.
Storming. Yeah.
Yeah, because then that's going to be a problem. But it should be fun. It's the last event of the year. I don't know. It should be fun.
Yeah. I'm going to do my best to make it down.
Yeah, dude. You play that team.
Be good. Be good.
You try to get, oh my god, you want to just troll people.
Yeah,
But-
because you can't do anything. You just got to sit there and stare.
Oh, that's hilarious. Or you know what? You play the triple shredder team that we talked about.
Oh, God.
You know what? If the metagame changes like to that point where it's like that, you just play the shredders.
Dude,
Because there's so many little things you could kill.
I got Ion back on Shredder Clone.
Yeah.
+1
No,
movement.
You play the triple shredder one that I wanted to play with. It's the 3 shredders
Uh-huh.
with Gorilla Knight. Remember? With the space gem on the Gorilla Knight. Remember?
It just carries them around.
I wanted to do that, but I don't know if it'll work. But it's a warrior theme. That's why it's a warrior. And you get to play all 3. You get to play mini, clone, and claw. They can't kill them all, can they? I don't know, man. That's scary. You really need Peace Machine to stop them.
I do. Because like you can just get one-shotted.
If he was a warrior, oh man, the team would be perfect.
Yeah, at least I don't have to worry about the pulse wave with Shredder Clone anymore.
Yeah.
So I was a
I
big
mean,
one.
because people just don't even play it anymore. So yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if they set it up to get me on my last click and do it, they deserve it.
Yeah,
Mad
that's hard to
respect.
do. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But all right, well, anything else?
Nah, that's it, man.
Sweet.
Hope to see y'all at the events.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and your event, man. Good luck. I want to see dude, if you can like stream or at least record a couple of the games and put them up. Cuz you know what I want to do? If you can record some of the games, send them to me and then
Mhm.
I will commentary over it.
Oh, okay.
And then
So,
I'll
yeah.
put it up.
I think the Google Drive's been working well.
That'll be cool. Or yeah, that'll be fun. All right, so that's it. I got a new saying now, huh?
All right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let me go first because you always go the second.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. You're probably gonna see this after Thanksgiving, unless Jeff puts it up tomorrow.
We'll see how fast
Because it is Wednesday night, the 25th or 24th. All right, until next time, guys. Remember, only bad players blame the dice.
Don't forget to practice rolling those dice. Take it easy, guys.